analysis report of the transport company. Introduction.
Early in the 19th century, Pos Malaysia Berhad, the first postal service in the Strait Settlement at the Penang, Malacca and Singapore, was created. By the early 20th century, it had gradually encompassed the entirety of Malaya. However, as technology advanced global over the year, we witnessed the advance of digital media or the internet as well as the shift in consumer attitude about their goods and services. But due to COVID-19, all the face-to-face purchases with customers are very limited and unexpected purchases made online by customer pandemic increased and the number of the packaging increased dramatically compared to before the pandemic.
Now, I would like to describe about background of the company. Pos Laju Malaysia has been declared the oldest company in Southeast Asia. In general, this company has also functioned like an empire where there are startup, glory, and fall phase. Pos Laju Malaysia has a history of the beginning of their organization. It was established as early 1800. At that time, the service was introduced by the British in the Strait State, including Penang, Malacca, and Singapore, known as Postal Service Department. Indirectly, the company created the first postal service. At that time, the Postal Service Department only provided mail delivery service and was delivered by express courier. Postal fees are charged manually after arriving at the post office and will receive a receipt. In 1897, India introduced printed stamp in order to facilitate the delivery of letters. Therefore, in 1901, the Postal Service Department followed India in printing stamp to facilitate all matters. Indirectly, the Postal Service Department began to act as a place to pay electricity bills, obtain television licenses, and various other things. After that, the Postal Service Department was privatized to become Pos Malaysia to ensure that the company was able to remain competitive.
Mission and vision.
The vision of Pos Malaysia Berhad is connecting Malaysia and beyond for today and tomorrow. While the mission of Pos Malaysia Berhad is to deliver excellent customer experience and convenience in the areas of communication, logistics, finance service, and supply chain solution at the highest level of reliability and integrity. Pos Malaysia addresses the four general objectives when conducting corporate social responsibility activities. Their first goal is to differentiate themselves from their competitors by enhancing their public image and credibility in a non-commercial and effective way. Second, they strengthen goodwill and relationship with their customers, demonstrate a responsible attitude toward their communities, and help their businesses survive. Third, to motivate employees and provide a pathway to specialty of transportation. Pos Malaysia is the largest carrier chain in Malaysia with over 200 years of service. Many people know Pos Malaysia only for delivering goods, paying bills, and so on. But they don't know how the things they have managed to reach their hand well. In addition, they also do not know that Pos Malaysia also has another name such as Pos Logistics, which is built to facilitate the travel of goods and others. They have various types of vehicles such as trailer, container, vans, and surprisingly, they also have sea, air, and marine freight, which is marine ship and airplane.
The effect. During the movement control order, all face-to-face purchases with customers are very limited because they are tied to the SOP that has been implemented by the government, which is the restriction of movement by each customer. Follow the item and slower system. Among the effect given to this goods delivery service is overloaded item and the post-Malaysia system is slowing down. This is because the dumping of so many customer goods seem to have flooded post-Malaysia service centre due to the unexpected purchases made online by customer during this pandemic period. So this causes the system to slow down. Lack of workers. Due to the shortage of workers and the increasing number of parcels, employees must work under pressure. So when a situation like this happens, the operation and system of the Post Malaysia company become unstable, especially when there is a shortage of workers. It affects the Post Malaysia company because it can cause delays in works, and the situation also makes the customer parcel arrive at their home not on time. Changes in terms of working hours. The pile of customer goods such as parcels, there are so many, has already changed the working hours of all employees at Post Malaysia, especially to the goods delivery department. The working hours should be only 8 am to 5 pm on Monday to Friday, but due to the responsibility that needs to be borne to deliver all the parcels to the customer home on time is something that is not easy.
The solution.
Now let's move to the solution to the problem. There must be a solution for all problems. Same goes with Post Laju Malaysia, who is struggling with COVID-19. The solution for the overloaded item and slower system is improving the efficiency of the system. There are plenty of ways to organize and prioritize the orders, such as it may be prioritize the earliest delivery dates from the most important order to be delivered first. Next, arrange the delivery schedule so it won't mix up with other orders. Last but not least, Post Laju should use the FIFO first in first out rule, which this rule indicates first ordered, first shipped. Not only that, Post Laju should plan and optimize their route. Solution for the next problem is offer benefits to workers. Post Laju should increase the pay or the wages for all the workers. This way maybe can attract people to start working. Not only that, health insurance benefit also need to be provided to the workers, which applicant view medical coverage as one of the most important factors in an employee benefit. And the third problem can be solved with self-service machine. Post Laju should start to use QR code system machine for customer to pick up their own parcel if their parcel is less than 2, and Post Laju have to run the machine in 24 hours at the package delivery room provided. This method can still keep the distancing, especially during this COVID-19.
Recommendation.
Post Laju system shortcomings are frequently brought in complaints from customers. The public wants the Post Laju service to be improved and fixed that it's better. Numerous people have voiced their displeasure, with one buyer complaining that Post Laju ship products to the wrong person, which is delivered but not received. When these customers noticed that another person was listed on the receiver on the parcel he had bought, he became upset. He claimed that in all of his online shopping experiences, the postman would call first to confirm the name and address of the location, and the customer would double check the information before signing for the parcel to be delivered. However, they choose not to this time. So, since the party only has a small number of workers, many people claim that Post Laju is usually sluggish. Due to this, many deliveries of items to customers are challenging to make. Additionally, there are not enough employees and a lot of customers prefer internet shopping. In reality, Post Laju authorities must intervene by implementing initiative of awarding allowance to workers that put a lot of effort and provide good work. However, there will be additional issue when there are too many customers' parcels that need to be delivered to each home and there is not enough staff. This staff put additional pressure on those who are putting in extra effort to please every client who is waiting for their order. Here, the third recommendation is customers who have more than 3 parcels are encouraged to go to the Post Laju office themselves to self-collect their parcels.
Conclusion.
Last but not least, Post Malaysia showed the change such as the increase of COVID-19 packets received and the operation concern brought in by the outdated system problem. To combat this issue, Post Malaysia has taken a number of actions, including expanding digital infrastructure, facilitating and improving the service it provides. Lastly, Post Malaysia need to consistently develop and modify the service approach in order to maintain credibility and the opportunity to compete globally.